And we're live. Hello, hello, and welcome back to Persona 5. We'd left off with Madarame's heart changing. And, well, he's confessed to his crimes, and there was no legal action. So we're back to, just waiting for the next target shop, which I don't think is happening soon, given that it's only was like yesterday, 2 days ago? I think it was just yesterday, the confession. So, it's Monday after school. Can I come back here for a reason? Bullying at Kosei. Oh yeah, the whole S&M stuff. Karishimizu. Right, do I need to investigate this one, or is that just one I can go straight to? Request. Oh. We have a name, let's make the hideout. Ask around for info at Kichijoji. Okay, so I should do that tonight. So, otherwise it looks... Oh, there's people I can meet at all 3 locations. No one's invited me out today. Given I'm here, maybe just... more shady medical experiments? Hello, Mr. Kemi.
No one here.
Feels like a day off because I don't have many patients today. But it's raining, so I may get an influx of people with colds. So, what are you here for today? Tests, I guess. In that case, my little guinea pig, there's something I want to test out today. I guess we're heading out.
Head to the exam room.
Okay, that's all for today. If you're feeling okay, you can go home now. Wait, that was it? That felt uneventful.
Hello?
Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. What? Again? Well, that ship's already sailed, so... What a pain. Everything alright? You remember the girl from the other day? The Chief of Staff Oyamada's patient. Her dad's been bringing her here to be treated, even though I referred him to another hospital. I even told him about the medical error I made. Well, I swear if you told them and they're still coming here, I'm assuming that means they trust you. I'm just a quack, though. The medical error was well documented. Everyone in my field knows about it. I led the development of a new drug for an incurable illness called Crawford-Endy's disease. Although I wasn't the one who administered the medicine, it was the cause of the error. With Crawford-Endy's, certain cells indiscriminately attack other cells throughout the body. When it reaches the muscles, the patient slowly begins to die. There hasn't been much progress made on it, partly because there haven't been many cases of it. I worked with a pharmaceutical company that had reached the final stage of production, but one day I was suddenly removed from my position. That Chief of Staff Oyamada, my superior at the time, took over the entire operation. I don't know if he wanted the glory of developing a new drug or to become rich and famous, but he made careless mistakes and rushed completion so he could use it on a patient named Miwa. Miwa-chan had a reaction and lapsed into critical condition. The chief panicked and laid the blame on me. Miwa-chan and her family resented me. No matter what I said, I couldn't change how they felt about me. That's rough. This is making me curious again if there's going to be minor people to deal with in Mementos over this, decide the confidants.
That's fine, I guess.
Because he sounds like the type who might have who is likely to have a shadow. Well, that doesn't matter. The development of the medicine was suspended, so I had no reason to stay at that hospital. At least now I can keep working as a general practitioner, on my own terms, with my guinea pig. That's the new medicine I've been trying out on you. This version is in the final stage of testing. It searches for those cells to take the offensive and destroys them upon detection. That's why it's harmless for people who don't have the disease. Probably. Probably? I mean, I haven't noticed any symptoms of dying, so that's good, right? If it's all for a good cause. You have a lot of faith in me. Thank you, my little guinea pig. No problem. You'd better not flake on me this late in the game. I'm inching closer to the finish line, but I need your help to reach it. In exchange, I can offer you medicine at a special price. I'm counting on you, guinea pig. Is that just my name now here? Immunization. Add support items to the inventory.
Alright.
Now, what should I do about that girl and her dad? Being mean and scaring them hasn't worked. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this kind of nuisance. It's stressing me out. Oh, sorry. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. You can go home now. Rightio. More guts. No level up yet.
Bye.
Oh. You doing okay, my little guinea pig? I just wanted to check up on you. Also, I'm sorry for the long talk today. I wasn't planning on telling you all that. I guess the whole stuff about Miwa seemed like the most personal stuff that maybe she didn't mean to share. Yeah, you're the first person I've really shared all that with. But it was also a good reminder. This is something I have to do, as the plague. Thanks to you, the drug's development is progressing very smoothly. If there are no issues with this latest sample, I think we're right on the edge of finally finishing it. Oh, sorry, looks like I've got a patient. Maybe that girl and her dad have come back. I have to go. See you later. Goodbye. Because even if she makes the drug, it's not like licensed in any way. You haven't heard anything from the student council president, have you? The Miss Honor student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. You don't have to be so harsh. What is this about a student council president? The one at our school has kind of been keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up! Although, to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. That duty rests on your broad shoulders, I see. Sure. I guess. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Ryuji too. Why'd you gotta single me out?
The others kinda overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too.
Am I?
Just make sure you're careful, okay?
Okie dokie.
Hey, inmates!
Oh. Carolyn, that is not a sufficient explanation.
Listen well.
Inmate, come to the entrance of the Velvet Room before we change our minds. That's a door we can see in your world. You'd better not go to the wrong place.
Then...
We'll be waiting for you. We expect great haste and enthusiasm from you. Right, they can just call me. Hey, who are you talking to? They sounded really noisy. If you're being summoned somewhere, you should probably get going. Yeah. I want to make another report about what I've been doing. Do you have any time today? I get that you're really busy. I've been preparing a bunch of stuff too. I think it'll be really helpful to you. What do you think? Want to hear more? No. I was planning to go to, what's it called? Yeah, Kichijoji. But this stuff from Carolyn and Justine is probably urgent. They've never called me before. What's urgent enough that they can't just summon me in my sleep like normal? So Shibuya Central Street, I think, is still the best place to meet them. That's where... Oh, you're both out here.
I was waiting.
So you've come, inmate. You're late. Next time we expect you in front of us within 2 seconds of our call. I'm a couple of stations away. You gotta give me some time. We've got new duties lined up for you. Let's call them special assignments. To the point, there are a number of places in your reality society that may foster your rehabilitation. You will prove the value of these places to us, in person.
Listen up, inmate.
We'll select various locations that we suspect could be vital to your rehabilitation. Should you recognize a place that we mention, you're to escort us there. Yeah. This sounds like similar to the stuff that Mari is doing in Persona 4. Are those ears of yours just for decoration? These are special assignments for the sake of your rehabilitation. Work just as hard at them as you do the rest of your duties. We will await you in front of the door, like this, whenever a special assignment is available. Should you meet our expectations, we'll script together some sort of reward for you, so no slagging off! We ought to mention, these special assignments will not be available indefinitely. To phrase it for your comprehension, you will have until the end of the year to complete them. You are also required to continue working towards your rehabilitation to earn these assignments. We're really going out of our way for you here. Don't tell us we never did anything special for you. You can now take the twins to various facilities that pique their interest. When these outings are available, the duo can be found waiting for IC just outside the Velvet Room. Okay. That concludes our explanation.
In that case,
We will now introduce the first special assignment. Are you prepared? I don't know what I'm prepared for, but sure.
well,
Then listen closely. The first location we have chosen is one that is growing quite popular lately. It's purported to offer foods that stimulate the feeling of being in space. The food is apparently massive enough. Oh, this is a Carol. The food is apparently massive enough to rival the size of the universe itself and resembles a mysterious spacecraft. If this food exemplifies both the unknown and the vast nothingness of space, it is sure to stimulate the heart. Does this description bring any locations to mind? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Big Bang Burger? Yeah, that's...
what'll you do?
It's just a burger, like a fast food place, but sure. Big Bang Burger. The name is fitting, I suppose.
Guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. Are they visible to other people? Well, it is indeed shaped like a mysterious craft, but it's much smaller than I had expected. Is this the meal they boasted to be as immense as the cosmos? I'm quite disappointed. Hey, inmate, you don't really expect some kind of reward out of this, do you? I mean, this isn't the challenge. I've looked at the Big Bang Challenge. This is not it. This is an appetizer. In comparison. Then what's the main event look like? Stop wasting our time and tell us. Oh, so they can get that large. The Big Bang Challenge. What an intriguing concept. For the sake of your rehabilitation, you are to take this challenge. Of course, you will take the largest they offer. Any objections, inmate? I'm not ranked high enough. Ah yes, I did overhear that the challenge required advancement through a number of previous stages.
Quit spacing out.
I don't care! You're taking that challenge one way or another. Get on your knees and beg if you have to. Might as well give it a shot. Are they actually going to make me grovel for a chance to eat a big burger? Burger.
Don't tell me.
You're really doing this? You're the one making me. Not only that, but you're our 10,000th customer. To show our appreciation, we're treating you with the highest tier of the Big Bang Challenge, the Cosmic Tower Burger. Wow, lucky you. Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Ma'am, this physically I don't think can fit inside my body. Look at the size of it. That last burger was downright insignificant by comparison. It's bigger than the inmate's entire stomach. Perhaps the moniker implies that any diner's stomach will suffer its own Big Bang. The music. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll definitely be popping. Complaining before the challenge has even begun. Perhaps one could say you don't have the guts for this. Just so you know, even if you do pop, we won't feel responsible. I predict this challenge will be a fairly difficult one. Be that as it may, you must finish the food tower in its entirety. Failing to join the Clean Plate Club is a grave offense.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea to add even more crimes to your record. Get to the rehabilitating inmate. Okay. Sure, that's how you eat a burger like that. But you've only just begun. I'm already full. You're stopping? Who said you could stop? No breaks. Work that jaw. My stomach is gonna burst. Don't his eyes look rather dead to you? Perhaps he is glimpsing the vast emptiness of outer space. Hey, is he really alright? He's not about to keel over, is he? I don't think I can finish. I think he's about to pass out.
I suppose.
It appears this truly was too much for him to handle. Very well, let us pitch in.
Hey.
You're hopeless, inmate. You'd better be grateful that we're bailing you out of this. Phew, we did it. I have to say, you really held your own there. You almost didn't make it through, but we'll call this a success since your stomach didn't burst. I must say though, I'm rather dissatisfied with this place's usage of the moniker Big Bang Burger. They certainly craft a meal of impressive size, but when compared to what the Big Bang generated, it's not grand in the least. Do humans have some sort of compulsion for exaggerating the sizes of things? Good question. In fact, this challenge raises quite a few of them. You took the challenge for the sake of your rehabilitation, but who in their right mind would willingly consume so much food? Maybe I don't understand humanity at all. Say, inmate, why are humans always testing and pushing their limits? I don't know. Burger.
What was that?
Obviously. As if you could possibly know something that we don't. Hey, Justine, maybe we should take the challenge ourselves. I just had the very same thought. If we were to thrust ourselves into this ordeal, perhaps we would discover some answers. Hey, person! How can I help you? We're taking the Big Bang Challenge. But, there's a minimum age requirement to be eligible for the challenge. Oh, could I interest in your Little Bang meal instead? It even comes with a toy. Don't you want a cute little spaceship? A spaceship? That's a burger, fries, and a juice for 500 yen. It'll be right up. Wait, we didn't ask for... It's too late now. Let's just settle for that today. I admit, I'm intrigued by this diminutive spaceship.
Well, we didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable.
Right.
You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway.
Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine.
That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort.
What?
Sure.
Is this true?
Don't just... I don't know if they're a delicacy, but they're definitely not alien spawn.
Hey, is it true or not? I ate all of mine, you know. They actually tasted rather good.
Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track.
Been off track for a while, I feel.
Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space.
I think I could have told you that without the
Spaceship helped
challenge.
to soften the blow. There's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task.
Okay.
Here is your reward.
Hey! Ooh. Two
You
sparkle
better work
cards.
just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation.
Right. Do I get any guts increase for taking that challenge.
I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places.
That it is.
For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing.
That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research.
As long as you're paying for it.
Good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
Yes, just across the road, but sure. Do Phantom Thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? Oh, you're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. You still haven't caught whoever sent that calling card? I'm actually a Phantom Thief. Want to go grab some coffee? Did some idiot leak pictures again? Tuesday. And it's raining. My uncle.
I'm hot.
Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: calling card at Madarame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here.
Hey, hey.
Students being scammed? That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya. I'll be as careful as I usually am. Oh, what's going on?
What's this? A request to the student body.
Oh?
It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up.
Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
Any details about what?
So we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa?
I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it.
How tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, we're easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature which you all know well. It's called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Runken, look at this picture. Yes, sir?
Give it a try.
The Red King Crab is biologically related to the hermit crab. So how is it different from a crab? Do you know? Oh, judging from the how a crab? Crabs don't have 8 legs; they have 8 limbs, isn't it? Including claw. Face. Face does look a little different, I think, on that picture.
That's a shame.
Nope. I don't know enough about animals. It seems you were led astray by the fake name after all. They are different from crabs in the number of legs. It was number of legs? Oh, they do have 10 limbs. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but red king crabs only have 4 pairs. The direction the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but the red kings do not. Stop insulting me, people. Incidentally, the tomali of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Hey, why don't we get sushi for our next celebration? Oh, who's messaging us now? Our names did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're the Phantom Thieves. Well, probably not. They probably wouldn't believe us at this stage, and we're definitely not going to try it. I must agree. But what good would come of telling people our identities? Well, maybe they'd at least start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way. That's just how things are, but if we keep doing stuff like this, that'll definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. And what he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. Ah, I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. She's cute, and I hear she's practicing hard. Should we tell Miss President? It's so unfair that she gets special treatment. Well, it doesn't really concern me. Student council? What's going on? I wish I were an honest student. I don't want to have to pay tuition. Oh.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Oh.
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my...
We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something.
What?
Oh.
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please
I
wait on this
wonder,
for
are
the
these
time being.
blackmailing events tied in any way
If
to
you say so.
the guy, next target?
My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry. I'll do something about all of this.
Hey!
If we keep this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first, we need a new target. I hope we can find a good one. I have some new info. Apparently there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it was the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? Yeah, I'd rather not let that go on. Yeah, you guys are way better than these jerks. Anyway, I heard they've been running away without leaving even a trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now. I'm sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. Being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. We don't really have any info. We'll just have to wait for Mishima to get a more solid lead. Oh, and who's checking in? Oh, of course, it's a day with a 7. Sorry for the sudden call. It's Shibuya from the store. I was wondering if you had time to come in today. It's a double points day for card holders, so we're getting kind of slammed. If you could come out, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, right, and the manager said you'll get paid extra for really busy days.
Now's our chance.
Eventually. Oh, how's Anne going? So, I went to go see Shio in hospital. We talked about all sorts of stuff while I was there, but that just made me think of even more I wanted to talk about. Do you think you could listen to what I have to say? So, says it'll on hold. What are my other options? Trying to work out, should I be prioritizing social links? There's in Shibuya, but I imagine that is. I haven't been able to meet up to go to the counselling for a while. Do I have to? That's something I'm actually gonna take a bit of a run around the school for a moment to see if I can. That's the principal's office, faculty office, faculty, student guidance. No, it's the nurse's room, isn't it?
That irritates me. So irritating.
That's not a room I can go to at all. Cafeteria. These are just all classrooms. Hello. That's just a bridge. Oh. Practice building. Would it be in the practice building? I'll try the practice building, I guess. Here we do.
What's going on?
Home economics. Home economics. Sewing room. Physics. This is just physics again? Yeah. Doop-be-doo. Am I in the right place? Nurse's office. Oh, nope. Nothing there. Okay. So I guess we'll meet up with Anne. She's the one who's actually asking. Well, I'll be waiting at the usual restaurant. So, I talked to Shio about what happened with Mika back at the photo shoot. And do you know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly though, it was kind of refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just need someone to laugh at you if you want to feel better. Yeah, I mean, if it's a friend, it's one thing having a friend kind of laugh at you. It's another having... Because if it's someone you trust, you kind of can know it's a... in jest. You're probably right about that. It'd just make me even angry if it was some random person. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, she was the real strong one here.
Hey.
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. It's just... how so? It was a lot tougher than I'd ever imagined. It was horrible. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently, she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I wanted to just make her stop. By the time it was all over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up. And that's why she asked me to come. To keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. But even with that, she finished her session. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? It's called empathy. You're wrong. Oh, am I? Sorry. You know, through all that pain, I thought Shio was so cool. Beautiful, even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just not getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So I was thinking, and what can I do to help Shio? That's a tough question. Again, you know her far better than I do. I don't think it's necessarily comforting as what she needs, though, at the moment. I think at this point it's being there, like she said, like having someone be present.
Thanks.
You're right. I'll just have to call her all the time. You know, I see. Being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for that. Sense a heightened motivation from Anne. Harrison recovery, chance to cure state ailments.
All right.
Always good. My nose is all runny. What are you looking at me like that for? You girls get runny noses too, you know.
Bye.
I wasn't questioning that. Oh. Hello. Oh, it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm going to try my best to help Shio out, in my own way. Maybe our relationship won't ever be exactly the way it was before, but now that I saw her crying, I know I'll find something I can do for her. I think she's okay. Just suppose I take my own advice and just make sure she... Oh. Dare to back her up. Thanks. Can't let her leave me behind. Watch me. One day, I'll be cool and strong. Just like Shio. Feel great now that I got everything off my chest. You're such a great listener, Icy. Hope I can keep counting on you for that. Okay, bye. Such a great listener because I'm a protagonist in an RPG. I don't do much talking.
Ah, you're back.
Right, no one's messaged me, so I'm off to... Don't mind me, sir. I'm just off to... somewhere else. Oh, I'm assuming that... with the different position, the card is for phoning up the teacher again, which I don't have the guts to do. Which is still very understandable. Shijushi. Shopping district.
Hey!
We have a target we haven't identified, right? Let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some info on the old man. I don't have Harmony Alley on... Hello? Just listening. Everyone's talking about Madarame. Well, I guess that's no surprise, given how well known he is. He ain't a real artist, just a skeevy lying pig acting like a person of culture. Well, art and culture are fine and all, but in the end, we're all human. Morality aside, money is important. I understand how it can become a person's top priority. Seriously? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Money ain't everything. Oh, that's unrelated to my mission. It doesn't look like there's any conversations to listen in on down here. Oh, this is Harmony Alley. I can read Harmony there. Hello. Any conversations to listen in on?
Hey!
Seeing barrels like that reminds me of Kamoshida's palace. That's fair enough. Oh, hello. That old man hasn't come here yet. No wonder I'm drinking in peace. I don't like bad-mouthing my customers, but he makes so much trouble. An old man making trouble. Hey, do you think they're talking about the elderly man causing trouble in Kichijoji? Hey, this ain't no place for a young'un like you. Are you looking for something around here? Conflict artist? Oh boy, so even kids like you know about him. That old man's out of control. He takes drinks from strangers, he starts fights. When he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off people. What's creepy is the more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. Tell me more. Oh yeah, the old man's always shouting his name over and over. Heiji Ono, right? Yep, that's the name.
Okay.
Alright, we got the name of our target. But you know, I can't be that hard on him. He's around my dad's age. When he complains about his joints hurting on rainy days, I can't help but feel sorry for the old man. I wish he didn't hang around here, but stayed warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know you really think he's a pain in the ass. Well, yeah, I'm not denying that. His joints hurt on rainy days. Poor guy.
Let's go.
I think we got all the info we need. Why don't we talk about it at the hideout? Okay, so that's all... yeah, all our current requests ID'd. I've only just now noticed the difficulty rank on them. We do actually have our first C tier one. That might be something to do tomorrow. Out of the back alleys. Is there anyone to meet up with social link wise? Someone in Shibuya. It's not Sunday, is it? No, it's Tuesday. I guess we can chat with Mishima. Hello.
Hi.
Phantom Thieves have finally made their big primetime debut. The info has started pouring into the fan site too. I'm gonna be a busy bee. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh, right. You need to prepare for your next move, right? I've been doing the same, actually. Preparing for what, you ask? I could tell you, if you have the time. Let's hang out, see what he's got for us. You really want to know, huh? I think you'll like it.
Come on, let's get going.
Anyway, let's head over to the diner. It's lame just standing around here. So, why is there a gun on the table, Mishima? How go the activities? Actually, I already know. The fan site has been crazy busy thanks to you guys. This book here is all about the latest security techniques, and this is, a model gun. It cost me a lot of money. Why is it just sitting on the table, even if it's fake? Yeah, why was it so expensive? Well, it's basically impossible to find through normal methods. That sounds sketchy, Mishima. I heard they had to completely halt production because people kept mistaking it for a real gun. Then please get it off the table. It was suggested to me by this military buff from the fandom. I figured I could use a bit of security since I'm the sole admin of the whole fan site. I mean, you guys are getting really popular, and there's been a lot more info on the forum lately too. Some of the stuff up there is pretty scary, so it seemed like I might need a little protection. Just be careful with it.
No.
This is just for self-defense. I mean, people might come after me if they found out I was working with Phantom Thieves, right? But as I was saying, we've had a pretty massive influx of new posts on the forum lately. One of them seems particularly worthwhile. It's bigger than anything we've done so far. But if we want to really make the Phantom Thieves famous, we'll need to go after some flashier targets. Leave this to me, though. I'll get all the info we need, even if I have to put myself in danger to do it. Jim, I am concerned for you. Please get the gun off the table. Mishima's desperation. Increases XP earned by backup members.
Alright.
Very nice. By the way, do I look any different to you?
Actually...
People keep telling me it seems like I've changed recently. I guess I can't hide my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth will finally... Well, if this is Mishima... What kind of voice do I do? Oh. Akiyama-kun? Long time no see, Zero. You know, we've been sitting just over there the whole time, but we didn't even notice you sitting here. You're exactly the same as you were back in middle school, Mishima. Yeah, once a zero, always a zero. Yeah. You haven't changed your cell number, have you? No, I haven't. And why didn't you come to our hangout? All our ex-classmates were there, you know. Oh wait, nobody even remembered you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember, right? Right. Come on, guys, let's go.
It's just...
It's not what it looks like, okay? Mishima, I have a feeling it's exactly what it looks like. You know, that one guy in every class who ends up being the butt of all the jokes? That guy was me. I've kind of...
Damn it.
But I've changed now. I can help you. I'm not going to be that boring guy anymore.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's getting late. We should probably head home. Right.
Well, see you later.
Please be careful with that gun. I mean, I know I'm in no position to be saying that, but... Oh, Ron? Just so you know, I'm going to work even harder. Not just in managing the fan site, but also help make the Phantom Thieves household names. I'm going to do everything in my power so you can just kick back and relax. Is everything okay, Mishima? I am genuinely a bit worried about you. What? No, not really. You just go ahead and focus on changing those bad guys' hearts. Okay, I'd better go, but we'll talk again soon, okay? Right. I heard there's a forum about the Phantom Thieves. Oh, I've seen him on TV. He's famous, but he still rides the train like everyone else. Hey, isn't that detective? The Phantom Thieves are kind of cool, huh? Starting to get a little bit of popularity.
What do you think about that?
Hey, that calling card sent to the Madarame exhibit, do you think?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think it's just like the one sent to Kamashita. People online are saying the Phantom Thieves are behind this.
That's cool.
There's already a fan site with a bunch of requests posted on it.
It's so cool.
Can't believe they're real-life superheroes. If it's happened twice, it's probably going to happen again. Can't wait to see who's next. There's the stalker girl running up.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like a lot of people are going to be on that trip to the studio tomorrow. Do you guys want to get to see the show too? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like talk shows. Oh, and variety shows. I wonder if they'll talk about the Phantom Thieves. They certainly get plenty of attention on the TV and internet. Though I'm a little worried about what might happen if the media gets people too riled up. Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys covered totalitarianism yet? It's a governmental structure that unites its people under a single ideology and authoritarian control of the masses. In theory, it brings the people together under one ideal, and that definitely comes with logistical benefits. But it also means forcing ideals on people, assimilating the unwilling. And that's how wars get started.
How about you?
Alright, Ronkin, here's a question. Yes, Doctor? Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Authoritarianism is still generally a single leader, isn't it? So it's... Is it trying to control public thought? That's what he was like saying, isn't it?
This is it. Exactly.
Well, I'm
Well
surprised
said.
you knew that. Yes, a totalitarian government tries to control the culture, morals, and even thoughts of its people. To minimize dissidence, they try to assimilate everyone into one ideology. Even reading the room can be seen as a form of personal assimilation. You all do that too, right? I try to, though I'm not great at it. It's not a bad skill to have. It can even help you survive the modern world. But you can't do it too much. If you make an echo chamber, then the people whose opinions differ might get hurt.
Nice
Ah.
going.
Getting a question right.
So,
I'd like to remind you all to keep a strong sense of self and an open mind so we can disagree and still live in harmony. I guess class is almost over, so that's it for today. A strong sense of self, huh? We need to make sure we don't lose sight of what we believe in too. That's where personas come from, isn't it? Oh,
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that?
It's probably because of Mr. Kamashita, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san.
Huh?
oh.
I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet.
That's the worst. So that's what he's using Nijime-senpai for?
Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Nijima-senpai knew?
Oh. Did she, though? He seemed...
What is the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
Yes, because these Phantom Thieves are definitely a worse threat than, a criminal organization blackmailing your students.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly.
Does
My
it?
intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
But that's absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble?
Right back at you, sir.
Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position.
It's just...
My expectations of you are very high.
Is the principal
I hope
someone we
you
get to
don't
take down at some point?
disappoint.
I'm starting to feel like he should be. So, what kind of person would be a bigger target than Madarame? I wonder. I guess it'd have to be someone who's the talk of the town. That's quite a vague prerequisite. Don't we have any more specific ideas? An evil overlord. Yes, let's go full superhero. Dude, this ain't some kind of video game. Either way, we'll need a lead before we can begin anything. And we'll just have to look for that as we go. Or there were a big target just laying around for us. Not that convenient.
Hey,
Tomorrow's field trip is to the TV station, isn't it? Maybe our next target will be a celebrity.
hey,
Shouldn't you tell the others about that target in Mementos? I guess, maybe. Oh. Hello. Kasumi, right? Senpai, do you have time today? I was thinking I need to make good on our deal. No time like the present, right? We can start hammering those basics into you anytime. I think may probably go along. Then how about we meet at Inokashira Park? Oh, sorry. I never know when this phone is actually working. Okay, either it really is just a kind of a, yeah, some people have bad phones, or like there's something going on with, because that's the third time it's been brought up, her phone. No. And hopefully, I don't think we got, did we get, I can't remember.
that's good.
Not bad, Ron Senpai. You're pretty flexible and you catch on so fast. At this rate, you'll have the fundamentals down in a heartbeat. My body is aching just from mimicking Kasumi's poses. It's all about the harmony between the internal and external oblique muscles. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, getting into gymnastics, from what I'm aware, isn't easy if you don't start like young with it. Oh, go easy on me, please. I thought I was. My coach's training is 10 times harder than this, after all. Well, I'll keep supporting you, so we'll keep at it together.
Good effort.
I think that's enough stretching for now. Good effort, Senpai. And, I'd like to continue with our training, but I'm actually not doing so great at the moment, so I'm not sure I can manage anything too strenuous. You doing okay? Don't you have, like, prelims coming up? No, I'm not sick or anything physically. I'm doing perfectly fine.
I was thinking...
Do you remember how I said I wanted to talk to you about something? I've been feeling like I'm stuck in this slump. No matter how much I practice, I just can't get any better. I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. And the idea is not to stop doing gymnastics, just she wants me to take a break. I mean, sometimes that can be a good idea. What's your plans, though? I've never had an issue that practice couldn't solve, but now I have no idea what to do. So I want you to help me, Ron Senpai.
You know...
Even if we're not doing gymnastics, will you still keep going out with me? Romantically? I'm assuming she's not implying that, given that there was nothing to imply that before. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Really? Thank you so much. I've heard my coach praising me. She says Kasumi's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. And honestly, that used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident. Gymnastics was a fun challenge. But ever since I started high school, I've been in a slump. I got taller for one, and there were some other complications. I can't move how I want anymore, like it's not even my own body. I kind of fell into a depression. It got pretty bad. But when you helped me in Shibuya, something occurred to me. When I saw how fearless you are, how confident you are, I knew you were the right one for the job. If I stick with you, Senpai, I think I can learn how to be confident again. Sure.
Yes.
You're a strange one, Senpai. I didn't think you'd accept. Well, I'll try and return the favor through our deal. Faith. Tumbling allows you to avoid being surrounded by enemies in palaces. Oh, okay.
All right.
If a shadow attacks you head-on in a palace, you'll be... Oh, okay, so I can turn normal enemy advantage into... Oh, excuse me. That's an interesting ringtone. Church bells, was it? I should get going. I have a meeting with my coach.
I'll be heading home now.
I need to get going for today, but I'll make sure you don't regret this. Goodbye then. Oh, feel like a stamina. Oh, max HP increase. Nice. Oh. Thank you very much for joining me today, Ron Senpai. Are you feeling sore after all that? You place stress on muscles as you don't use very often. Please remember to massage them out before you sleep. But I'm so glad you accepted my request. I was so relieved and suddenly got really hungry. And then my stomach wouldn't stop growling in my meeting. Yeah, you did eat, though. I mean, I'm hardly the person to be talking about eating properly, but... Oh, yes, an extra large beef bowl of a soft-boiled egg, with pork soup and salad on the side. Or maybe I just hallucinated that. It would have been nice to have a big meal like... You did eat something, right? But since you're helping me out with it, I figured I should maintain my physical shape. That doesn't mean not eating. I don't like how vague you're being about that one. I hope you can still help me next time, Senpai. I'll be reaching out again soon. Well then, I'll talk to you soon.
You're back.
Hey, you know we're going to the TV station tomorrow, yeah? I'm thinking we might find our next target there. Oh, that's right. We're always hearing gossip about the dark sides of celebrities. I mean, I guess we are, but we're going to a studio for like one day. With that much money, they probably got their fingers in all sorts of dirty business. That phrasing has quite the immoral ring to it. Dude, you always react to the weirdest stuff. Anyway, we get to observe a live recording of a show, right? Oh, maybe we're going to be on TV. We'll just be in the crowd, remember? Any TV appearance would be for like 2 seconds. Try not to pull any fanciful stunts to garner attention, okay? Yeah, let's help him out.
Well,
Okay, today we're going to try brewing a cup of coffee from step 1. Just listen to what I tell you. These beans are Colombian, a medium fine city roast. Oh, and don't let the water boil too much. You're gonna be fine. I'll be here the whole time. Judgment time.
yeah.
Not bad. Though I guess anyone can do something as simple as just brewing it. Making a blend, on the other hand, is a different story. Mixing beans at random won't do you any good. That's because the acidity and the flavor profile all depend on the bean ratio. Pretty deep, huh? All tastes the same to me. Tell me more. Oh, somebody's enthusiastic. If you're really that interested, feel free to try out whatever combinations you want to. Oh, but hands off the expensive beans. Got it? Next up is the curry. There's something special about its flavor. The truth is, a scientific genius actually came up with the perfect spice combo to complement my coffee. Something about the quantification of taste. There's no formula for flavor, but it is pretty damn good. Anyhow, we don't make compromises when it comes to food service. Our stuff's gotta wow the customers. This is a tiny shop after all. Self-satisfaction is the only thing that keeps me going. Oh, hello again. You. Haven't I told you that I don't have the money? Look at this place. You see many customers in here? Oh, no need to hide it, Sakura-san. You must have saved plenty from your time working in the government. Aren't you taking care of that employee right there too, for nothing more than charity? I wish you'd shown me the same kindness you show others. If you're not planning on buying anything, can you please leave? I'm expecting a phone call, so I don't have time to chat with you. I don't mind if you take the call in front of me. I can talk to your little friend here in the meantime. So, should we keep talking until your call comes in? Or would that be too inconvenient for you? Well... Ah, it's the sneaky one. Oh, there's a social services call I was waiting for. They come around pretty often to make sure this guy's not getting into any trouble. Want me to introduce you? Oh, that's right. I have some business I need to take care of myself. I'll come back later. Oh, why is he afraid of social services? Does he really have nothing better to do? I guess I should explain what's going on. He might try and drop by when I'm not around. That man is an old acquaintance of mine who's short on cash right now. Looks pretty friendly, yeah? Don't let him fool you. It's all an act. I have to say, though, I'm surprised you were quick-witted enough to pull that stunt off. You really saved me back there. Thanks. No problem. LeBlanc curry? I can make make curry now? Slightly restores the SP of all allies?
Alright.
You can make curries on days when there are left ingredients for curry in the refrigerator. You will be unable to make curry during the day and after school when the cafe is open. Still, why do you poke around into other people's troubles? It's way easier to ignore them. I guess that's just the kind of person you are, though, huh? It's that time already. I'd report him to the cops if he wasn't related to her. Never mind that. Anyway, that's it for today. Go study or something after you close up. Oh, a little more kindness. Oh, off to bed. Hey, I see. Sorry about today. Didn't mean to get you wrapped up in my problems. I probably don't have to say it, but if that guy shows up while I'm out, just try to ignore him, okay? Just let him do his thing and get on with the job. Got it? Understood, sir. Don't get involved. Good. Whatever he says, just don't let it get to you. You're still under probation, so don't cause a scene, yeah? Alright, I'm trusting you on this. Later. So, Thursday, and off to the TV studio.
And that's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
Learning about how commercials work. I studied TV and film production. This is... Yeah. Do I act like I already know? No. It's interesting. TV and film's where my interests are.
Then you'd better keep listening, man.
Are you not so fussed, Ryuji?
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious?
So sleepy. It's easy to understand.
Well, I guess you could say that.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna last.
No, oh. Excuse me, sir. That was a bit rude.
I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
Oh, Ryuji.
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he
I feel
is?
I've seen him before. Wait, is that guy in the hoodie? Is he not one of the guys who was at the cafe before?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
He's talking to Anne, isn't he? Yep.
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bot after all.
My friend, she's in high school.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Careful, Ryuji, with...
Will you quiet down? You're supposed
Yeah.
to be acting like good students today.
And without context, that sounds rather violent.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up.
Oh,
the
yep.
blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come to if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Right.
Damn it. This sucks.
Work experience.
Ah, what a pain in the ass!
Shush.
This is totally killing my vibe.
If we're live, we don't talk valiantly against long cables.
I'm so pissed off! Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
I mean, I like learning about the TVs.
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know! I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Huge pancake-looking places in a place that looked like a pancake, or a place that looked like it sold pancakes?
It looked delicious. What was that?
I'm guessing the latter.
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside there's
Oh no, it is
an
a...
amusement park.
It is the former.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
I don't know if we'll be allowed to take a cat on many rides.
Ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Yeah.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Fair enough. Oh, hello.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
We are indeed.
Yeah, what do you want?
Good job judging from our not particularly formal uniforms.
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all.
Oh.
Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Hello.
Catchy?
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
More than us.
Oh,
I'm guessing Anne recognized them.
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Going to have cake? What?
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
How long have you been listening in? That was a
Well,
wee bit
see
ago
you
in the
tomorrow.
conversation.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
What's wrong with his hair?
You don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's go to Dometown.
Oh, new location. Oh, that's a distance away. Suidabashi.
All right.
Off we go.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
Where did your previous courage go, Morgana?
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
Not good with roller coaster strategy.
This is why I spoke against it.
You were for it at first.
Dude, it's not fair. Using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Wait, they actually do pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
But pancakes! What? No pancakes?
Well then.
They're gonna film us at the TV station tomorrow, right? Well, try not to stand out too much. That's Ryuji's thing. I guess. Guess we can head to Shibuya. But the only person is gun store owner. I guess. Actually, I was trying to continue like improving guts, wasn't I? So far, best way I know to do that is the burger, isn't it? Let's take the challenge, sure. How bad's the next one? You are second mate. The difficulty of this mission will be increased. Sure. I tried the like final tier challenge, so this one can't be that bad, right?
Thank you very much.
My next foe is
Whoa!
the Gravity Burger. This burger so large it almost has its own gravitational field. An extravagant prize, eh?
Now then.
I get the feeling I'm not going to make it through this one. I think I only just barely made it through the last one. This is a tough battle.
Now then.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Current guts and knowledge.
Yep.
Both need increased. Point up. Not level 3 yet, though. Dum, 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 dum. Friday. Day 2 of TV.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
I guess he's popular.
Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Oh, another high school detective.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
Fair enough.
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
Ooh.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Ah, that's actually a point. From a point of view, what we're doing is brainwashing.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the
Oh.
same age as Akechi-kun about
Don't
the
ask
phantom
Ryuji,
thieves.
please. I have a feeling that might happen.
Please press your button now if you think the phantom thieves exist.
Of course they do.
What's the percentage?
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
Okay, so that's not a percentage.
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the phantom thieves' actions.
Please don't ask Ryuji. Oh, me?
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these phantom thieves if they were real?
What's the... See, my thing, I think, kind of... is supporting the... It is being televised. That feels like it's too strong. Is it maybe... Well, yeah. Judging from the previous situations, we are doing more than the police.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement.
Is it such a strong acknowledgement?
There's one more question I'd like to ask.
Oh.
If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the phantom thieves?
None of these feel like good options. I feel I should be more sneaky about things. If his heart suddenly changed, if Ryuji's heart suddenly changed, would I assume it? Well, I suppose not at all, because we are the Phantom Thieves. We'd probably know if we stole his heart. Sure. Go with that one.
No doubts at all. However, there is a large problem in your reasoning. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Yeah.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't have to like it for it to be true, usually.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Are we allowed to just wait in the studio?
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Okay, I guess I'm here.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful.
I gathered that
Few
much.
people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say.
Oh. You sound like you have Phantom Thief potential, but I feel your own principles wouldn't allow that.
Too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty.
But a lot of... What atrocities will people commit in the name of justice?
But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
Do I feel I'm maybe being opposing this guy a bit too strong. I don't think they'd run. Like, where? Like, he's gonna become suspicious of where this conviction comes from.
You are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
Sure. We can be friends.
Thank you. That's great news.
Handshake
I sense
makes...
something in you that's quite different from other people.
I finished Persona 4 the other day, and I am suspicious now of that handshake.
I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Oh. Oh. Social link? I know they're not called social links in this, but I think we're just gonna call them social links.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves.
Oh. So is Akechi help? That does help us? Or, well, maybe.
I am thou. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh with the birth of the justice persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and...
All right.
There we go.
Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info.
I guess.
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Very well. This won't cause problems at all.
Detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
I will. Can you get back in the bag and not get me in trouble?
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick.
Usually, you could do with being a little...
Let's go.
a little nicer, I think. He forms very strong opinions of people before actually getting to know them. What a boring field trip. We didn't even find any worthwhile targets. Oh. That catchy bastard. Thinking about what he said is just pissing me off again. He clearly tried to discredit everything we're doing. And he just had to say it on live TV too. Don't be so sour. There are, without a doubt, people we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that. Ah, what a nice thing to say. Still, was what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point. You gotta bring that up now. I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are phantom thieves, Anne. I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet I still decided it was a necessary act. Kamoshida too. We weren't gonna do shit to him through any kind of normal methods. That's true, but what do you think, Icy? Are we being selfish? I can't deny he did bring up the point that, like, it's a form of forceful manipulation that, even if you're doing it for the right reason, do the ends justify the means? This is tough. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for bringing that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting the Phantom Thieves or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're totally gonna see who was right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It
Indeed.
would be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
Oh, just... God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Ron? How dare he declare the Phantom Thieves are criminals? Excuse me? As the administrator of the Phantom Aficionado website, I can't stay quiet about this. I'm going to show Akechi how people online really feel. I'll change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. And keep on doing what you do best.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this?
Because Mishima is a little... invested.
He means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Should we? I'm trying to think if there's other places I can go to increase courage. It still doesn't look like there's anywhere nothing for it but the burger. Take the challenge. Doubtful I can finish the full thing, but that's not the point. The point is to try.
Thank you very much. Now then.
Why are these guys still surprised? This is about the, like, 5th time I've come in here, right? Yeah. It's a little bit more courage.
Yep.
Not quite level 3 though. Were you watching the broadcast? So the Phantom Thieves were the bad guys? I guess now that you mention it, I felt that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, isn't it? It's really self-centered. Did you catch any of that student detective on television yesterday?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Excuse me. It's one thing to be potentially a criminal. It's another thing to be lame. On that talk show, it was simply dreadful. How can anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way that the Phantom Thieves exist. Unfortunately, my precious children all think they're real. And worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. Excuse me? It looks like people still don't think we're real. No, looks that way.
I'm so pumped.
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Akechi-kun. It was like a dream come true. Can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the detective prince. Hey, that is Naruto. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool.
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform without seeming like a snob. He's a natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his lost high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I heard his dad's the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say, I love that he hates the media. It makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. And people say he's so good that he's made enemies in the police force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight. Okay. I mean, I think it's maybe for the better
The
that...
detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat?
See it from an outside perspective, Yuji. We're an unknown force that can change people's minds, like, in a very dramatic way, without any consent or prior knowledge of the person.
Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with. Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Indeed.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering.
Yeah, but you don't need to make it clear we're the Phantom Thieves.
Hey, you're really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
People like snacks, Yuji.
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
I mean, I don't know if they have really as much grounds for building a case, given the supernatural side of our abilities.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
No.
The hell?
Ma'am?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again?
And using flash and everything.
We don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you?
What was with the picture?
Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
We of all people I don't think should be.
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend?
Ooh, yeah, you're just inviting retaliation like that.
You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They've gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent.
Fair enough, given their interview.
A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice.
Yeah, that's what we are to the outside world.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
Like, the thing is, at this stage, making... If we take down someone else, yeah, people will know about us more, but that won't do much to adjust change that we are still, you know, a criminal group brainwashing people.
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms.
Oh, where are you heading?
We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
A RIP student accommodation.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house.
Yusuke, you have some confidence, my friend.
I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
You really live in your own little world, don't you?
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
Yeah.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
Okay, now this is bribery.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
Just sleep here. I can't really volunteer my place. He would definitely not accept either of the other options, I don't think. Ryushi!
It's way too small. Plus, my mom would never agree to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand.
What will you do, Morgana?
Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to
Morgana, we don't have that authority.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while.
Yonken's
not too far, is...
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Is it?
Sorry to cause you trouble. I prefer sleeping on a futon.
Right.
Up to you to convince the chief.
Of course it is. It's not going to listen to you.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. I can't say I hate it, though.
Retro is good.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Friends.
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy
Why is he
has
that?
really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house.
Oh?
You're helping, though.
Of course I am. So...
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
Oh. Not good with coffee, Ryuji. You might... Sojiro is not impressed.
It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either.
Hey.
These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
You're just trying to get us out of the way, aren't you?
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh, man. That bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
At least if he's going to be...
So you're,
On to Kamaki.
Anchan, huh? That's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This
Why
place
is-
is freaking insane.
Sojo's not being weird, is he?
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee.
Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
I think it's my room.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
I suppose compared to your previous accommodation, this is probably not too dissimilar.
For real?
Oi!
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
Just...
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
Voices.
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
Yes.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yeah. Things, how do we...
First, we need to search for a candidate.
And how do we make sure we do it in a way that makes us look right?
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though.
I mean, that's how it's happened so far,
You
usually.
guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
Mishima's site. I mean, that's a point. What's going on the news?
Well, there probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
However, the suspects on the news are already being pursued by the police. Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit. That won't do.
Isn't it about... I can't... If we're doing this for justice, shouldn't our reputation be a side?
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
Oh.
What the...
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Yusuke!
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove?
Can't
we make hot pot on it?
Maybe.
Sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So,
Fair.
what do you say?
Finished with udon. I mean, should we maybe check with Sojiro first?
Okay, hot pot it is.
Like, does he want the smell of me, like, cooking hot pot while he's...
Come on.
The cafe's open?
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out?
I feel my task will be done in significantly less time than it takes you to...
We can split the cost later.
Fair enough. Oh, I'm being left alone. Okay.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Fair enough. I feel I should... Excuse me, Morgana. Sojiro?
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Oh, I suppose that speeds up the conversation. I suppose I should always offer, right?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
Why do you say that?
I just had a chat with her. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I
Oh,
could take him in for a bit.
okay. 'Cause they had this conversation without me having to be the one bringing it up.
I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading.
Fair enough.
Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
Right. Okay. I guess he's not going to answer that question. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in here. That one on top of the worktop? An old earthenware vessel.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Yeah, just be careful with the fire, okay?
I will. I do not want to burn my own room down, sir. Oh.
Now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine.
They're sisters, aren't
I'm
they?
more worried about you,
Yep.
sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no
Oh.
questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a
Morgana.
wonderful bride some.
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
You two.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
You guys went to get the ingredients.
Just leave it for next time, man.
If he's hungry, we can put some on, right?
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better.
Oh.
You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
I suppose.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Oh.
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Oh, I guess I'm recounting the story.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Okay.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me.
Oh.
Got it?
It wasn't just a case of...
If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
Yeah, I wasn't that forceful, right?
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground. And this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him.
Okay.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed
I
quiet
mean,
this whole time.
look, it's very obviously sounding like she's being blackmailed.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
I don't know. It was pretty dark. Never got his name.
Remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, awake on.
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
That's reassuring, isn't it?
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time too. It's so strange. I
Don't
can't really
admit
put
that
it
to
into
Morgana,
words.
Anne.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Will we? Fine. Leave it to me. I'll probably do okay.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
Oh, he is? I didn't get that
That's
information.
very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
Please don't call her that.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
Yusuke, do we even have a bath here?
There's a bathhouse nearby,
Oh,
so
I
you
suppose.
can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
I don't think he was
Sounds
planning for
great.
that.
I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Oh, goodbye.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Gonna.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. On's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
We're having this conversation. No comment. Good teammate.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry. And
Exactly why we don't get involved in these conversations.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough?
Should we maybe not be talking about this while there's someone right there?
Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I like the self-awareness.
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still... it's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps?
Ryushi, would you...
I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Hey, Yusuke.
Did something happen?
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I'll be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison. Sure. Check out these pictures I took today. Oh. Hey. Not bad, right? The steam fogged up his glasses. Enough of the many charms of eating hot pot, I suppose. Oh man, I keep looking back at this picture and Icy's face is still hilarious. Oh yeah, Yusuke's still at Icy's place, right? Don't go making any trouble for him, okay? Of course, I'd like to think I'm not that socially graceless. All I can ask is a warm futon and a traditional Japanese breakfast. That's asking a lot. Unfortunately, Yusuke, you will get curry.
Let's turn in for the night.
Okay, so nothing to do tonight except sleep, I guess. But I suppose
Let's
that
do it.
brings us to a good point as any to drop the save down. So that's that. Looks like we're going to be progressing soon towards the next guy whose heart we need to change. Assuming it's something to do with this criminal who's been blackmailing and intimidating the students. But that will be for tomorrow evening. Until then, thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.